The game want to start, my people. The game want to start, my people. It want to start. Oh. We are here, and I'm live with you directly from my home in Abuja. Nigeria Hub we go. Tune in, guys. Tune in. Oh. My brother, my body they hot. My body they hot. Pass your body. Oh. Hey. And guess what? NEPA take light for Nigeria. They have started. Oh. They have started. Oh. Look at them. They have started. Oh. When they see the national anthem, DSTV, no schwan. What did they do all those people? Which kind of sabotage with this? Waka. 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 You do enter your body, sickness enter your head. You know, go see properly. Sickness enter your head. You go fail. You go fail. You go fail. All of them go fail. Sickness enter your body. Go to work player, sickness enter your body. You go fail. 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 You go fail.
A rousing atmosphere here in Abidjan. And a great match anticipated too. These are two quality sides, two West African teams who have a star-studded lineup. The Nigerians in particular, with the reigning African Footballer of the Year leading the line, Victor Osimhen. They've made two changes from that semi-final win against South Africa. Right, Samuel Osei returns to the bench because Zaido Sanusi has recovered from the hamstring injury, so he is back at left back after missing just one game in the semi-final. The other change is
I don't feel sure the match now.
Simon is dropped today. Samuel Chukwueze takes his place. Daniel, your thoughts on that?
I don't feel sure the match.
I think it's a strong lineup. This is the
well,
lineup
now they get
Simon is a good inclusion in the team, but if he's not playing, of course, Chukwueze sits pretty well for him. Sanusi has been instrumental, one of the best players in the Nigeria team, together with Ivory and AFCON, and of course, our African champion,
a 32-year-old geological and topographical engineer. Joseph Emiliano, it's his second final on the line. He did so in 2017. And a lady on the other side, Diana Chipotesa from Zambia, writes history today. First woman to run the line at a major continental final. A mother with a football-mad daughter. She's a 34-year-old lecturer of physical education. Mahmoud Ashraf from Egypt is our VAR.
Sorry, I cannot show it. There's copyright. All I can only put hide the volume. That's what I can do, so that you guys can hear the commentators.
And as we mentioned earlier, Serge Aurier back on the right-hand side, where he replaces Wilfried Singer, which might be.
But I can categorically tell you that NEPA take light. They won't start match, now NEPA take our light. That is the information I can give you as at now.
Auriel coming, if you look at Auriel and Gradel, those are two players who fit in as left back or right back. You see Gradel in front of Auriel, probably they're thinking about the pace of Lukman, the pace of Osimhen, the pace of Simon or Chukwueze, on that side. Probably that's why they're having two left backs, holding back.
Jose Peseiro looking to become the first Portuguese coach to win here at the Cup of Nations. Remember, Carlos Queiroz was on the losing side just 2 years ago. MS5 takes charge. His very first coaching job, only his 4th game in charge, taking over from Jean-Louis Gasset after the group phase. And he was, of course, in the Ivorian side that lost on penalties to Egypt in 2006 in Cairo. So he will want to turn silver into gold here today. The countdown begins for the big final. Nigeria are 3-time winners.
They're about to start.
Winners, twice runners-up. Every single final they play.
They're about to start.
To a penalty shootout. Are we going to settle this in 90? We are underway here.
So the match has started officially.
In the green, attacking the goal to the left.
The match has started officially
for Yaya Fofana.
One thing's setting up pretty well. If you look at the back players in the middle, Fofana, Syria, Keshe, Iwobi, Yeka, Sanusi, that will definitely tell you that the battle. In the midfield, anything that can hold and win that battle in the midfield and such those blocks to their front players, they will have a chance to do it.
Daniel mentioned earlier 116 goals in this tournament and an average of 2.3. The good news here is we've had 24 goals in 10 matches at this venue, so that's a better average, just under 2.5 per game. Osimhen. Lukman's been a wonderful partner for him in this tournament. In fact, Lukman's feeding off the hard work of Osimhen.
I would love to be there alongside any player that gives all that energy, they can always play both of them can search and get so
Even if I got their life, make them say ooh. See now ooh they do us. We go still beat them.
If he can back it through today, it might be a joint of scorer back in 3. That is the golden boot for player of the tournament.
Adigra brought down the free kick given against the Nigerians. Sanusi immediately into the action. There will be some concern about that hamstring. There was a late fitness test for him last night in the final Nigerian training. They put him through his paces to see whether he would be okay to play today. This is Ida on the right-hand side, who's had a wonderful tournament. Onyeka and Ajay, who's played every single minute of every game for the Super Eagles. The only player, Ajay, with a full house, as it were, on the pitch for the Nigerians in this competition.
Ajayi has been quiet, but he's been doing his business. And those are the players that are making AFCON look pretty good because that has gone up. Those are players that are making life so easy for AFCON. Ajayi, Calvin, they've been very, very instrumental in turning them where they are today.
Interesting to see Sanusi making a fairly strong run here down this left-hand side, so maybe concerns over the hamstring are unnecessary. He looked to be okay there. Referee says free kick here to the Ivorians. Perhaps a little unnecessary there from Calvin Bassey. Came in after Alassane Youssef was injured in the opening game. Bassey has kept his place, helping out both in defence and in the midfield. And the first set piece of the game now offering the Ivorians their first attacking opportunity, and the noise level rises here. Nice touch from Conan. Aurier looking for Hala. They'll be keeping a close eye on him. Out comes Nwabali. Well, it's very apparent that the target man is for the Ivorians. A man they missed in the early rounds. This is only the second time he starts in this tournament.
And yeah, this is a fun player. You go all around, Africa, his face is really, interested in everything. And I think he has played his important. It's his goal that brought him to the final. And to see him, start, the semi-final and start the final, that's good for me as an African. Seeing, a player like that, with the history of his illness that he had.
He's recovered from testicular cancer after 6 months out, a couple of operations. He had a big ankle twisted the ankle earlier on in the Bundesliga season, and then he twisted it again when he arrived here for tournament preparation. We're delighted to have Hala back to full fitness. Kosunu as well in defence, playing of course for Leverkusen in Germany, who are top of the Bundesliga. Also then gets a little talking to. Very young referee today from Mauritania, something of a surprise. He's only done 2 games in this tournament, and his last match was when Angola beat Namibia in the round of 16. But they are looking for young talent in the African refereeing fraternity. They've used a lot of youngsters in this tournament, and they look to be pushing them more and more.
The generation is changing, and that's why we say one of the best officiating in the world. It's not, you have of course, like Joseph Maria giving, the cap and the AFCON of 2023 kudos, saying, the rest of the West winning. Those that are supposed to be the VR should the referees, and that's why Africa is having the best tournament so far when it comes to officiating.
Now, set piece opportunity again for the Ivorians. Max Gradel
will take
it. Haller will be in and around the penalty spot. Kosunu's gone forward. So too has Evans Ndika. What a wonderful tournament he's had, the big centre back for Cote d'Ivoire. And Gradel with the right foot to take this, maybe curl it away from the goalkeeper. A little bit low, dealt with by Iwobi. Now Kone. Important, of course, in this final, slightly early throw. There's a chance for Ivory. He got a how much contact did he make? Nervy moments for Nigeria in these early stages. This is whipped in.
That's what we've seen them do in the last 3 games. And you can see did he get a touch?
I'm not sure.
It was a strike, but unfortunately, Gradel was hunting for it, and unfortunately, the ball was not for Gradel. And you can see how frustrated he is because that's the chance. That's what Nigeria should worry. We should be careful about because we use them and Gradel. If the ball is up there, you know how he jumps. He jumps so high that he can get tired.
Now it's Siri taken away.
If they collect this ball now, I want that they get more possession pass on.
Yes, Seko Fofana, big fan favourite. Adingra into the penalty area. Adingra still maybe a little ambitious from that angle, but they're looking to make an early statement.
What did happen now?
Warriors. They are making statements.
Nigeria put this ball for them.
They are the ones that are taking the attack of Nigeria. They've got the common kick out of it, and they're trying to hit the target and fight for it.
Goal kick it'll be. This is the 23rd meeting between these regional rivals. Nigeria lead the winners at the Cup of Nations finals, including this tournament. You remember right at the beginning in Group A. Again, the Nigerians just ahead in the stats, 3 wins to 2 in past Cup of Nations, so very little to choose between the two. So we'll see now. A couple of Portuguese league titles with FC Porto. Must have been a tough call for the coach in terms of Singo on the right-hand side and Serge Aurier. You're probably plumbing there for the experience and the leadership qualities.
Now, his leadership quality and all that, but we know Aurier is not 100% fit. For a neutral, and a Nigerian, we'll be happy to see Aurier, in that position, that corner that was swapped, to that side from Gradel.
Frank Kessié driving forward as only Frank Kessié can. He wins the free kick. Calvin Bassey again conceding.
That's a beautiful soldier run. We've seen him done this over and over in the last 6 games with this player. And you can say Calvin, you can only hold him and talk him from the back. If not, he was gone.
71st cap this evening for Frank Kessié.
I love it when a player does a foul, but he said, I didn't do nothing.
That's pretty common. The Ivorian bench has got plenty of talent on as well. This crowd are real believers. They weren't at the end of the first round.
The Ivorians are pressing us.
That this team was subjected to.
The Ivorians are pressing us.
Humiliating 4-0 defeat against Equatorial Guinea. Now that's long forgotten now. This is a crowd anticipating success on home soil. This is the 14th time, Daniel, that we've had a host in the final. Remember, 34 finals, including today. Only twice has the host nation not lost.
Or if I say the jigs can't be broken down, they will say I'm biased, man. So I won't answer that question.
Nigeria, of course, were one of them in 2000 at home to Cameroon on penalties. There might be a chance. Bassi, who conceded the free kick, heads it away.
Yeah, but they lose that, they catch free kick.
Adingra wanted to take
Yeah, but they lose that, they catch free kick.
I think the referee should let it go because he started the kick only to probably the ball was in motion.
First Mauritanian to handle a major cup final in African football, be it national team or club level. Solid line of green there defending. This might be a chance as Fofana was coming in. Clearance from Bassi. Cover at the back from Gradel. Osimhen out wide. Chases on for Lukman. Up against Siri. He's up against Conan.
How can you be playing a set-piece ball
now? Who comes away with
it? What
it?
did just look at the play?
That's strength to Frank Kessié. And another free kick won.
That's how you want to see your defensive midfielder, your number 4. You know,
I said this coach, this referee, they do Ojoro.
He's a player that passes the
Ojoro.
So, you know, he's a full package for number
4. Now on the left, Adingra with Conan. They combined very well in that semi-final victory over the Democratic Republic of Congo here on Wednesday. Nigeria were winners on penalties against South Africa in Bouake. They played an extra half hour plus all the tension of the penalty shootout. Radel, space inside. Card one Aurier to play that forward. It's Ndika to Conan. Siri didn't play in the group phase, came in with the coaching changes as well, and what a job he's done in that holding role in front of the back 4. Aurier with Gradel. Kessié waits inside. It's a good cross. Oh, cover from Ola Aina.
You see, quickly, what is this guy?
Those crosses keep coming in. You know, I've mentioned it. They've done it very good.
Nigeria, you got the play rubbish.
You know, the cross, the beautiful cross, just waiting and begging for somebody, you know, to get behind it.
Drogba watches as Gradel delivers. There's the corner. Clearing header from Sanusi. Fofana shaping the shoot. Took a bit of a deflection. Some of the sting came off the shot. Stanley Nwabali stands his ground.
It will take more than that to you know, to beat the confidence goalkeeper like Nwabali.
Well, he's only let one goal in open play and a penalty in the semi-final in the very last minute to Boko Mokoena. 2 goals conceded by the Nigerians in this tournament. Very impressive.
Very, very impressive. And you know, when you have a coach that has a game plan, and he said it, I want to score 1 goal, I don't want to concede. And he sat pretty well with that. The formation, the 3-4-3 formation, the 3-5-2 formation are paid off. And if you have players, you know, that have that speed up front, and you have a warrior like Osimhen, that formation should sit very well. And he's very lucky to have, you know, Calvin in his team that can, you know, move, you know, use that backline 3 coming in from the left.
Foul from Onyeka there. Fofana, you'll remember, scored the opening goal 30 days ago here at this very stadium. First game of this tournament against Guinea-Bissau. Took just 4 minutes to put the Ivorians in the lead. They've been on a roller coaster ride of emotions since then. And here they are in the final. Conan with Adingra. It's also a second start like Haller for Adingra.
Those people never let Nigeria touch ball. Ball possession is for Ivory Coast. Everything for Ivory Coast. Nigeria has never get their composure yet. They just the run field.
when you look at the Ivorian team, the confidence that they play, the way they pass the ball, the movement of the players, this is something that we want to see, in the group stage and the round of 16 and the quarterfinal. But the semi-final and today, you can see the confidence that those passes keep going. Kese, Siri, Fofana just keep rotating and moving in the midfield. That shows you a team that is in full of confidence right now.
They've made quite a lot of personnel and tactical changes since the group phase. There's Aurier looking for Haller again. Trustekong gets a touch. Fofana. Chikuwuzi. Needs to focus though and continue. Here's Kessier. Nine years ago, they were champions of Africa, this Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. 11 years ago, the Nigerians.
That's what the Ivorian team should watch, because Obi is playing that deep, but when the ball gets to his feet, he gives that surging, beautiful, true passes, penetration passes, like they call it, to Simeon to look at.
It's Nigeria's 8th final today. Only Egypt and Ghana have played in more, 9 for both of those, and the Super Eagles victorious in 2 of their last 3. Iwobi. Now, a bit of space, out wide, Lukman waits. Ball inside, looking for Osimhen. Fofana under a bit of pressure. Onyeka. Osimhen. Aina finding a bit of space on the right. Little combination there with Chukwueze. This is
President.
Surging forward. Bassi finds
President.
Lukman. That's a good strong challenge from Aurier. The skipper needs to lead by example.
Those are throw-ins that Nigeria have gone the other way. But throw it from this from these angles, it's always good for Nigeria, because I know throws those beautiful balls for Simeon to attack or for Ajayi to attack. We've seen it through the tournament so far.
Aurier with the throw-in. The Ivorians given the call. So Aurier will be going to a new club at the end of this tournament, having been sold by Nottingham Forest to Galatasaray. Business done during the tournament. Siri. Interesting, there are a couple of players from the English Championship, the second tier of English football in this final. You've got Jay from West Brom in the heart of the Nigerian defence. Siri, who plays for Hull City.
The championship is a league that is tougher and better watch than most of the leagues in Europe. You have a lot of British players who cannot make the Premiership, who are quality star players who are playing their training or putting their training in the championship.
They both go back to clubs with promotion ambitions, although Hull lost at home yesterday. Chases on, but far too strong.
Copyright. I don't think so.
Aina has been the player who's set up the most chances in this tournament for one of his teammates, Osimhen. No other player combination has been as prolific as the two of them so far in the 6 games that they've played. Kosuno sizing up the options. There's a fair amount of running up front from Hala. Predictably patient here in these early stages. So much to play for.